So now I'm going to view it at 100% and I can slide my slider over and see it. And I want to add one more thing to this banner. Let's make it 50% so I can see everything all at once. Now over here in the tools, I've got lots of different tools that are really fabulous. Another tool that I want to show you right away is the font tool, because on our banner you can click on the font tool and here's the color picker right below it. So I've clicked on the font tool, there it is, and I'm going to click up in here and it opens up this dialog box where I can type what I want to type. So I'm going to say Beth's Fabulous Web Site Banner. Okay, so there it is. And the thing about this is I can change the font, and they've got a lot of fonts installed here, and you can pick and choose and play for a really long time. You can pick a color. Let's pick something really kind of bright. This is the color picker, and this goes between dark and light, and this goes around the color wheel to pick a nice color. I'm going to pick a blue, and I want it to be kind of a lighter blue, so I'm going to drag this center dot up this way, and I'm going to tell it OK. And now you can see that it's made my text that way, and I can change the size of it here as well. I can make it larger, I can make it like 50, and it's nice and big, and I can align it in different ways. But after I tell it OK, it's going to create a layer, and it's in my layers panel, it's here. And right now, if I wanted to, if I drug that over top, it would be over top of the moon. And let me just zoom in on that side so we can see. Okay. So look how the word banner is over top of the moon here, right? That's because it's above that layer that's the moon layer. And let's just go see if we can find that moon layer. And if I took this layer in the panel here and put it above, now I've moved that on top. So you can move your layers around and see what's where. So that if you wanted to, you could put that entirely. Now I've moved the stars above the moon layer, and now it's not visible at all. But I'm going to drag it back up, and now it's visible. So you can keep moving your layers around, and that makes a big difference. There are things that you can also do with layers, which is layer styles, which is awesome. And this is where you can get into a lot of trouble, because you can make a fabulous drop shadow. You can make a bevel. You can do all kinds of features, and I don't really want to do all of those right now. I just want a drop shadow, a simple drop shadow. So in my drop shadow, I get this panel that comes up, and I can adjust the opacity of that, the distance of that shadow, and the size of that. So it's like the size of it blurs it out, so it's more subtle. That's kind of fun. And that's really a layer style that you can do. And you can apply that to your text as well. So I'm going to click OK. So there you go.